So just when you thought the drama between Drake and Kendrick was dying down, here comes your guy HiphopaRazzi about to shake things up. Yep, he's throwing some shade at Drake, and trust me, it's about to get messy. Stay tuned because I think this beef's about to blow up. But before we jump into the details, let's take a quick look at these two heavyweights at the center of it all, Drake and HiphopaRazzi. As you may know, Drake's rise to fame began in 2006 with his debut mixtape Room for Improvement, but his 2009 release, So Far Gone, really put him on the map. With hits like Best I Ever Had, Drake quickly became a household name, and by the time his debut album Thank Me Later dropped in 2010, he was unstoppable, topping the Billboard 200 right out of the gate. Known for blending rap with smooth R&B, Drake perfected his craft with his 2011 album Take Care, delivering emotional depth with tracks like Marvin's Room and Take Care. Over the years, Drake continued to dominate with chart-topping albums like Nothing Was the Same, Views, and Scorpion, producing cultural hits like Hotline Bling, One Dance, and God's Plan. His knack for mixing introspective lyrics with mainstream appeal has cemented his spot as one of the most influential artists of his generation. And as for HiphopaRazzi, he jumped on the scene in 2011 with his groundbreaking mixtape Live, Love, ASAP, quickly establishing himself as a unique voice in the industry. The mixtape blended gritty East Coast vibes with Southern hip-hop influences, earning widespread praise for its innovative sound. This success paved the way for his 2013 debut album, Long Live ASAP, which featured hits like Goldie and Effin' Problems. These tracks not only showcase Rocky's ability to craft catchy, complex music, but also solidified his position as a major force in rap. Rocky continued to push the envelope with his 2015 album, At Long Last ASAP, which dove into experimental production and introspective lyrics, and his 2018 project, Testing, further demonstrated his refusal to be confined to genre boundaries. Now, beyond music, Rocky has made a significant impact in the world of fashion, becoming a style icon known for consistently pushing the boundaries of what's expected in hip-hop and beyond. From his daring red carpet looks to collaborations with major fashion brands, his influence has been instrumental in bridging the gap between high fashion and streetwear, helping to redefine the modern aesthetic of hip-hop culture. Rocky's journey from a breakout mixtape artist to a cultural trailblazer highlights his relentless drive to innovate, whether in music, fashion, or the broader cultural landscape, making him one of the most influential figures in contemporary hip-hop. Both Drake and HiphopaRazzi have reshaped the music landscape in their own ways, bringing unique styles and innovative approaches that have made them leading figures in the industry. But now, with Rocky reportedly coming for Drake on his upcoming album, this long simmering tension is about to boil over. The question is, who's gonna come out on top when these two titans clash? Buckle up, because I think it's about to be a wild ride. So Drake and ASAP have been low-key beefing for a minute, but things really heated up when Drake dropped Family Matters. And I gotta tell you, this wasn't no typical shade either. Drake went all in. He called out ASAP for not dropping any major music since 2018, then took it a step further by bringing up Rocky's past relationship with the mother of his son, Adonis. But wait, there's more. Drake also took shots at Rocky's music and his fashion game, which I was kind of surprised to hear because Rocky be throwing it on. You know, everybody's always bigging up HiphopaRazzi about his fashion sense, but Drake found a way to throw it in his face. Then he said he didn't even know Rocky rap because all the hype he ever hears about him is for his outfits. Shots fired. And Drake is fully aware of how close Rihanna and HiphopaRazzi have become over the years. These two started out as close friends, and nearly after a decade, their friendship turned into something more. I mean, they're seen together all the time, on dates, vacations, you name it. It's not just about appearances, they've welcomed their children. Their history goes way back, from collaborating on tracks to performing together at the VMAs, and even Rocky joining Rihanna on her Diamonds World Tour back in 2013. Plus, they've been turning heads with their stylish appearances at events like Paris Fashion Week and Rihanna's Diamond Ball. Despite all of this though, Drake still couldn't resist slipping in a sly reference to Rihanna when he threw shade at Rocky. It's like he knows the whole story, but that didn't stop him from stirring up the pot even more, which just intensified the beef. And HiphopaRazzi ain't just sitting back taking the heat. He's been plotting his comeback, and it looks like he's ready to fire off some rounds at Drake. So DJ Cast One from the Ebro in the Morning Show on Hot 97 spilled some major tea about HiphopaRazzi's upcoming album, which is set to drop on August 30th. So according to Cast 1, Rocky's got some serious bars lined up for Drake, and they're aimed at a very specific situation he's been dealing with over the past few months. It sounds like Rocky's ready to get real personal and address some drama head on. So if what DJ Cast 1 says is true, we're in for some serious heat when that album drops. And if you've been paying attention, ASAP's been dropping some hints. On Kid Cudi's Wow, Rocky drops a line about him and his vamp bae having their own handshake. Then he throws in, "These ninjas can't stomach me, gotta go get a man Drake," which seems like a dig at Drake's recent health issues. Plus, that line about vamp bae has people thinking he's claiming his dominance over Rihanna. But that's not all. On Future and Metro Boomin's Show of Hands, Rocky raps about someone being in their feelings over women. And let's be real, everyone's reading that as another shot at Drake and his past relationships. Rocky's clearly gearing up for a major counterattack, and the drama between Drake and ASAP goes way beyond just their recent verbal shots. It's tangled up in a complicated history that makes this feud a lot more intense than the beef with Kendrick. At the heart of it all is Sophie Brussaux, the mother of Drake's son, who reportedly dated ASAP Rocky before getting involved with Drake. This little twist turns the rivalry into something more personal. It's not just about music or egos anymore. It's about messy relationships and past connections that add a whole new level of bitterness to this conflict. This is what makes their ongoing beef so much more intriguing and heated than the one with Kendrick Lamar. So with ASAP gearing to drop this diss track that's rumored to dig into these personal issues, the stakes couldn't be much higher. The buzz around this track is massive. Fans and critics are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see how Rocky's gonna tackle the layers of this beef. This isn't your run-of-the-mill rap feud. It's a deeply rooted clash with a ton of history behind it. Everybody's wondering how Rocky's gonna approach it. But one thing's for sure, this ain't gonna be no ordinary beef. And Drake is already in a tough spot, dealing with the aftermath of his beef with Kendrick Lamar and facing increasing scrutiny over his public image. His reputation took a hit, his armor's chipped, and now with ASAP Rocky's diss track on the horizon, things could get a little messier for him. If Rocky comes through with a strong, hard-hitting response, it could seriously shake up Drake's already fragile position in the music world. The moment is shaping up to be a major turning point. Either it's gonna deepen Drake's troubles or give him the chance to bounce back and reclaim his spot at the top. So with all of this time that ASAP Rocky has been taking to finally put out his long-awaited music, it really feels like he's never been more ready to go head-to-head with Drake. He's had months to think about his next move, especially since Drake dropped Family Matters and things blew up between him and Kendrick Lamar. But check this, Rocky might be sitting on more diss tracks than we even know about, just waiting for that perfect moment to drop. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense to put him out while Kendrick was whooping on Drake. This is a critical moment for both artists. For Rocky, it's an opportunity to assert his dominance and possibly knock Drake down a peg. For Drake, it's a pivotal point that could either seal his downfall or reignite his standing at the top of the rap game. With everything on the line, the stakes couldn't be higher. Rocky's had time to strategize and he's holding all the cards now. If Drake doesn't take this seriously and prepare himself, unlike his misstep with Kendrick, he could be in for a tough battle. Rocky's positioned to take the upper hand and we're all waiting to see how this clash is gonna unfold. It's about to get real interesting, so stay tuned because this is a showdown you don't want to miss. So what do you think? You think ASAP Rocky's about to take the crown, or will Drake come out on top? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hit that bell button for more updates on this epic showdown. Stay tuned, and thanks for rocking with us at HiphopaRazzi.